I'm Courtney. I'm with Frothy Beard Off World, and I'm going to do some Snackin Yakkin with Big Ben Kennedy.
That's right. This is Courtney from Frothy Beard Off World in Summerville, South Carolina. And her and I are about to get into some Chex Mix, some apple mango drink, different beers. There's enough fluid here for me to pee my pants for sure. But first, if you would please subscribe, follow, comment, and share, I will give you my seat in the airport terminal next to the only outlet. So hi, Courtney.
Hello. That's a good seat.
That's the seat.
It is.
It is. So
it is.
This is Courtney. Courtney and I did the New Year's Eve show at Frothy Beard Off World.
Right.
And that's where we met. I hung out. I was the last person there.
Yes.
I outlasted the comics and because I was just happy to be out. I don't go out very often. I tend to be a homebody.
Right.
So I was happy to be out. And my main concern was just getting home in time for the ball.
I feel bad because you were there so late. So did you make it home on time?
By 10 seconds.
That is what's up.
I pulled up in that driveway with my 1, 2, 3 soft pretzels.
You did.
I bought you out.
Yeah.
I bought you out for
You
the family.
did.
And then I come running in the door. I said, how much do I got? I'm turning in. And she goes, like a minute. And I turn in, and then all of a sudden I come walking in the door, and you could hear them on the TV. 10, 9. I was like, get out of here.
You really did make it.
I made it by 10 seconds.
You
Swear to
really
God.
did.
Swear to God.
You really did.
All the way from Summerville to West Ashley.
Yeah.
With 10 seconds to spare. I really did. So the thing was New Year's is kind of special for us because when we were younger, we've been together since I was 24, 25.
So only like 6 years, right?
You wish. Yeah. Shit. My fucking socks are older than that. So yeah, we've been together 23 years, married for 21.
Oh, wow.
So back in the early days of relationships, and you're young enough that you probably still do this, or maybe it's too corny now, you wait for the special moment to say, I love you for the very first time.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
So New Year's, I'm visiting Charleston. I'm originally from Baltimore.
Okay.
I'm visiting Charleston. We're at a party. And I say, come here. I want a moment with you. And so we go downstairs in one of the cars that is underneath this house down on James Island. Yeah, James Island. And you can hear the party. 10, 9. And as soon as it got down to 1, I said, I love you. And she said, oh, I love you too. And that was the first time I told her I loved her. And that was the 2002 to 2003 New Year's. And so it's always a big thing for me to tell her I love her and give her the big kiss. And it's just like, God, we're still doing this lame thing 23 years later.
But it's not lame.
Well,
not
yeah.
lame. It's essentially, it's a tradition. And it's just a part of your relationship now. And that's what helps keep it steady and going. That's why you've made it that long.
You know, and it's funny to bring you as my guest just to sit here and talk about me for the first like 4 minutes of this. So let's stop doing that. And
I'm okay not talking about
I know.
me and work.
You've been nervous, and it's okay. It's okay. I'm nervous because I've got so much to drink. I said, bring a couple of beers.
But okay, listen, I couldn't figure out which ones were like the best ones to bring. So I brought my favorite, which is a Sour Cran.
Sour Cran.
I mean, I even brought my own.
Okay, and then Critical Hit,
which is a Kolsch.
Now, forgive me, I don't really know a lot about beers. I'm a liquor drinker.
I am also a liquor drinker, so this is a whole new world for me.
Got you.
Especially craft brews. I'm from Missouri. I grew up in Missouri.
Got you.
And Budweiser.
Oh, yeah.
Right there in St. Louis.
Yep.
So, I mean, that's all I knew. I didn't know craft brews. Had heard of Holy City, had heard of Edmund's Oast. I actually found out about Frothy whenever I worked at Carolina Ale House.
And they carried these things before it was like...
There were a couple. This was before, so this was, I've been in Charleston for 8 years now. So I worked in Carolina Ale House on and off for several years and was a regular there, actually.
Okay.
And it was at the time that I was working there, I saw, it was a brown tap handle with the beard. It was a slightly longer beard. And I was like, what is that? Because that looks really cool. And the bartender was like, that's Frothy Beard. I was like, well, what is that? And they said it was the mermaid milk stout. I was like, okay, that sounds really interesting.
Okay.
And I tried it. It's a dark beer.
I like dark beers, yeah.
It's a stout.
I'm a Guinness drinker.
And it was actually really good. It was nice and sweet, very full in flavor. And I was like, hey, I really like this. And then...
So you knew your beers before you...
A little bit.
Yeah, you knew what you were looking for in beers. You understood.
Just smidge. Yeah.
Yeah. You understood what you were drinking. Like you understood.
Yes.
Oh, I like the notes. I like the, you understand the chocolate notes. You understand.
Yes.
I could taste those things in beer too. I'm not as good at it as regular connoisseurs, but I can tell what I'm tasting. That's why I told you.
Right. No coffee.
Yeah, I'm just not
coffee.
a fan of that in my beer. It's a taste I'm not accustomed to because I can't drink it. I don't know what it does to me. It makes me sick.
Right now, one of our seasonal beers is 100 cups of coffee.
I'm telling you, everybody's doing it. There was a coffee martini at one of the distilleries on James Island. It's like coffee, big coffee, and
like
all this stuff.
Similar to an espresso martini or different?
Espresso martini.
Okay.
It even has like coffee bean floating on the top. Yeah.
It does.
Do you know the place I'm talking about?
I don't. I have heard of that.
Okay, but I'm not putting that in there because this is you.
No, you're good.
Fuck that. They want to come on here and promote them. They can come on here and promote them.
But no. So like, I had the mermaid milk stout, and I loved it. It was really good. And I had heard about Off World downtown, and happened that. Okay, let's see here.
While you were downtown, you heard about Off World.
So this was years later. I had heard about Off World.
Okay.
Because I had been there back and forth, and I spent a lot of time in downtown Charleston, and at this point Off World was already established there.
Okay.
And a girlfriend of mine actually ended up, shortly after she moved here, her and her boyfriend went to Off World, and she goes, we happen to be downtown doing something, downtown Summerville doing something, and she was like, I had to bring you to this place, you're gonna love it, because it's a very nerdy place.
Oh yeah, I was there.
So she brought me in, she goes, here, just check this out, and it was closer to closing. I geeked out.
It is fun.
There
are the helmets to stormtroopers and Kylo Ren and Boba Fett,
Mandalorian.
Yeah, it's wild. There's a lot going on.
There is a lot. At the time, though, there were lightsabers going all the way down that big wall.
Oh wow.
That is now alien ships.
That's neat.
So
did you hear I messed it up when I was on stage? And everybody corrected me.
No, maybe.
I said Frothy Beard, outer space or
yes,
something.
I did.
And they went Off World. And I said, well, fuck me.
I mean, I'm just saying the stormtroopers' helmets were legitimately directly across from you.
I know. There was that wall right there.
That wall right there.
But
outer space is close enough.
Yeah, and I'm not a Star Wars. I'm not as big of a Star Wars fan as I am other kind of. I like. Time travel is my kind of science fiction.
Okay.
So Star Wars, I've seen them. I can appreciate them. In honor of you, I wore my Spaceballs T-shirt.
Yeah.
So I can dig a parody of Star Wars.
I cannot stand that movie.
Really?
My little brother was obsessed with it. I can't.
What, Star Wars?
Spaceballs.
Spaceballs?
Spaceballs.
It's good.
I made him I don't know what it was, but whenever he would watch it, I would leave the room. Couldn't do it. And they're making a Spaceballs too.
Yes, they are. Yeah. But it was because it was making fun of something you liked because you were more Star Wars?
Yes.
So you don't like parody?
I do, but I think I'm just very protective of Star Wars.
Fair enough.
I don't know why.
Then you work at the best place in the world.
I really do.
I have to tell you, this place is properly geeky. It is so, and your menu is as odd as science fiction and space movies are.
Yes.
The stuff you have going on. I chose the soft pretzels, but I mean, my wife is a big fan of Brussels sprouts.
Yes.
And you guys have
they're fried buffalo Brussels sprouts.
Now, I'm sure you do a blue cheese crumble that she couldn't have because she's allergic to it.
We don't.
Okay.
We don't. It is the Brussels sprouts. They're fried and then tossed in buffalo sauce, and you can get ranch or blue cheese with it. And they, I mean, like the pretzels, we struggle to keep them. People order them all the time.
I was looking and I was like, I said, and I came to you, I said, is the kitchen still open? Because you guys dimmed the lights for the show.
Right.
And I was like, I think they're closing. And she said, no, we have a little bit more of a limited menu.
Yes.
Towards the end.
Yep, that was me.
And I said, okay. And I said, can I get like something to go, like soft pretzels? And you're like, yeah. And I said, how would I reheat? They said, just go ahead and if you wanted to put a little bit of butter or
A
something
little bit
on
extra butter, pop them in the oven for a little bit.
And I said, okay. It never happened.
Really?
When I opened those things, I was like, we can go ahead. They started tearing them apart.
Oh,
My
yeah.
family is a very big fan of soft pretzels, and your soft pretzels are to die for. They're so freaking huge and it's just amazing. I mean, they were really, everybody was so happy. So happy. That made, it was like as happy as I was to get my New Year's kiss, they were as happy to get the soft pretzels.
They are just so good. They are just so good. And
we get them everywhere. We get the stuffed one from Kickin' Chicken, like the jalapeno.
Okay.
One. We get the one, I mean, at Lido Pizza in Rock Hill, where my son goes to school, they got the giant one that hangs on a hook. You know, we get that. I'm telling you, it might be one of my vices: pizza and soft pretzels.
So our soft pretzels come from Saffron, which is local.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go. Hi, Saffron. I dig it. I freaking dig it.
Oh yeah.
But I'm only gonna buy them from them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. We
Gives
do
me
the
a
best
reason
of
to
them.
come back.
Absolutely.
You guys really.
Absolutely.
I really do. I really truly like the place. I like the size of it too. It's quaint, and I mean, it's got room when you go out to the back and all that stuff. I mean, it's got room.
Right.
It's not a small place, but it feels like it encourages you to talk to other people there. And that's what I noticed I was like, was it the show or was it just naturally the environment that caused people to kind of interact with each other? And I mean, great, it is New Year's Eve, but it wasn't that kind of like thing. It was just a comedy show.
It's not like a formal.
But people talk to each other and I like that because we've moved so far away from the neighborhood pub, and just talking to your neighbors just didn't happen anymore. You know, everybody's like just their own selves, their own table. And then I just saw how many people were interacting or talking to each other. I was like, that's really freaking cool.
It's natural. It comes with it naturally.
It's such
there
a good
are people
place.
like a couple or somebody that comes in by themselves. More often than not, they will just have a conversation with the person sitting next to them, or the person sitting next to them will join in on the conversation that the staff is having with the customer, and there's no problems. There's no issues.
Cool.
It's very wholesome.
I sat there with you and I was talking with you because you said, all right, I know you won't say it on stage, but tell me about some of your bad calls. And
I said I want your best call.
And I told you a good one. I told you some good ones. And but then we turned around and I said, you know, I do a podcast. Would anybody from here, me? You jumped my sentence. You were like, me, and I was like, you, and you were like, yeah, me. And I'm like, okay. And then I put the thing out and I was reaching out to everybody, and then I reached to you and I was like, so do you still want to do that? You're like, yes.
Me.
And I'm like,
100%.
all right.
Let me do it.
All right.
Let me do it. Oh, yeah.
And it's weird for as kind of nervous you were and as embarrassed as you were.
That's just
pretty
normal.
Cool.
That's just me.
Yeah.
That's just me.
Well, can we get into a little bit of Chex Mix? They don't put the rye chips in this one. Is that something that Chex Mix is taken out altogether?
I think the only one they have it in now is the original.
The original?
Is the original. I think the only one that's left.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
I haven't had cheddar Chex Mix. Maybe, oh my gosh. And that cheddar, that's a cheddary cheddar.
Yes, it is.
Now, are they biting off of Cheez-Its or these official Cheez-Its? Because it's a Cheez-It. No, they're just calling it cheese cracker.
Yeah, they just call it cheese cracker. So I think it's their version of a Cheez-It.
I mean, are they made by the same company?
I don't know.
It could be Sneaky Cheez-Its. That's a good name for a band. Sneaky Cheez-Its.
Yeah, it is.
Oh my God. If I ever had a band, you know what I wanted to call it? Fuck You and the I'm Rights.
There we go.
I think that's a badass band name. Anyway, General Mills. Would you look up who makes Cheez-Its? I bet you Cheez-Its is like...
Is it Naz?
Nabisco or maybe Sunmaid or something. One of those weird...
Not... I think it is Nabisco.
Nabisco?
Yeah. I'm not a fan of pretzels, though.
You know what we found out? Nestle Foods owns like everything. Mm-hmm. Nestle Foods has like 400 companies worldwide. That's insanity.
Johnson & Johnson owns probably more than that.
Johnson & Johnson owns
Basically the whole world.
Little Caesars, if I'm
Do
not
they
mistaken.
really?
I think they do.
Holy cow.
It is owned by the Kellogg Company.
Okay, so Kellogg.
Oh, okay.
Doing
Okay.
business as Kellanova.
Oh,
So fancy.
see, that's what it is. It's all. See, because right here. Oh, duh. Never mind. I was about to go. So right here, I mean, this is obviously wheat Chex. Oh, yeah, it's fucking Chex Mix, Ben, you dummy. I was about
Wait
to start.
a second. These used to be the triangle crackers.
See, I think they're using Cheez-Its.
They got rid of the triangle crackers. Oh, damn.
You know
Oh,
what
well,
would go
still
great
good.
with this? Your drink. So your drink request was something mango.
Mango.
That's what you said. I'm really big on mango.
I'm
drinks.
on a mango kick right now.
I was this close to getting the Naked Mango Machine.
Yeah.
But that's more like a smoothie. And I thought, we got to talk, and we've got this thick mango puree drink. I'm like, that could be really weird. We're going to having like a while we're trying to talk. And also, I knew you were trying to bring some of your beers. And I'm like, is that really going to go? So I thought we'd keep with the thin and light,
right.
the opposite of me. and so,
It's all
yeah,
about mindset.
sparkling apple mango.
It's actually really good. I don't know why. I'm on
Oh,
a
my.
massive mango kick. Where'd you get it?
I ordered it. I got it from Walmart, but it wasn't available in the stores. I believe it was only available online through them, and I believe it got shipped to me. But the way I saw it was like gold label or something, and I was just like, nothing but the best for Courtney.
I'm hunting this down.
Well, there you go. I'll give you the link.
Thank you.
I'm very big on that. It's like, oh, I'll share the link.
You're not a gatekeeper.
No, I'm quite the opposite.
Not a gatekeeper.
I'm quite the opposite. I just don't believe in it. Share. Isn't that? I mean, that's what we do. This is. I think
Right.
sharing is just the easiest way to like kind of do life. I don't want to be a gatekeeper. I don't. I actually
How are you going to be successful if you don't?
really hate people who are like that. Like my crayons. Like, I'll just kick
Okay,
your
I
ass.
used to be that way.
Really?
I used to be that way.
And I'm so glad you shed that, because you can get right the hell out. No, I'm joking.
I did. I've grown a lot. Grown a lot. I have a drastically different mentality than I did. I mean, even 5-6 years ago.
Do you think it's like management, like it's understanding? Because were you a manager at Carolina Ale House? Or
I was not. I was just a server there.
Okay.
I was a manager at Walgreens.
Okay.
And that is kind of, so for years I was told that I have the leadership skills.
Mm-hmm.
It's my mouth that gets me in trouble.
Yes.
Very sassy. Very opinionated. Will say whatever comes out. There is no filter between my brain and my mouth.
I mean, I think that's admirable, and I think that's an awesome quality, but in management, not so much.
In management, not so much.
Right.
So for a while there, it was very much I'm the boss. And it didn't work out.
Right.
There was conflict, there was tension, and it was, you need to change. Like, you need to figure it out, because you can't be like this. And then I left Walgreens for a little bit, came back, and adjusted my attitude. And then, of course, I was out of Walgreens for a while, and then ended up at Frothy. Excuse me. And 100% was going, and told myself I'm coming in with a completely different mindset. This is a completely different ballgame. This is something really new. I'm going to be a lot more open to the company. I'm going to be a lot more open to my team, and I'm going to 100% hone in and focus on my leadership skills.
I like that.
Not being a boss. I still have my moments.
Sure.
Nobody's perfect. But I also realized, okay, I made a mistake. Let me go back and apologize for that. I came off wrong. I got heated. Temper flared up for the situation.
Right.
But I go back and I apologize. At least I tried to.
Well, I mean,
I
that's
tried to.
growth, though. I mean, that's growing as a person. I mean, yeah, you're tying it into a business. You're tying it into career decisions and leadership and all that stuff. But it's also growing as a person.
Right.
Because, I mean, God, from who I was with my son as a parent, I've changed some things with with my daughter, and I thought it was simply boy versus girl, but it's like, no, I've kind of evolved. He's taught me that, like, you know, he did the same things and he turned out just fine. So
Right.
ease up, you know, like it's not that big a damn deal. Like, so he really taught me, and I've apologized to him. I'm like, sorry if I seem like I was a bigger jerk to you than her. I said, she's not getting away with anything. I said, but you just taught me so much, and I really learned to, like, give more room. I mean, he has had plenty of space.
Right.
He's his own person. He's allowed to do whatever he wants. He just chose not to. He was the kind of kid that was like, hey man, why don't you go join the Boy Scouts? He's like, that sounds like fun. I'm like, hey, you excited about the camping trip? I don't want to go. Like, he hated it. Meanwhile, she's like, can I go over to my friend's house? I'm like, who? And she's like, I don't know. She's like, can I spend the night? I'm like, no, you've given me no information. She don't care. She's like, can I go swim in that lake over there? I'm like, no. Like, she doesn't have any, like, she's the opposite. But also, I used to do comedy full time, touring around, different things like that. And my son he hated when I left town. He hated when I left. He cried when I left. He cried when I came back. Wanted to really nail down a career, wanted to be more around, be more of a father and all that stuff. And so I kind of packed it in. Meanwhile, I got this little one. And I go, hey, so Dad's doing this show and it might turn into some more comedy gigs and he might be away. Is that okay? And she's like, yeah, it's okay. You're chasing your dreams.
Aww.
Come on. I mean, like, how do I treat these kids the same? They're totally different.
Different personalities.
Right.
That's
So
what it
it's
comes
like,
down to.
but also I realize a lot of it is me kind of like relaxing, growing up. And you never stop growing. You never stop maturing and all that stuff. I mean, some people do. Some people hit a wall.
Oh, man.
How old
some
are you?
people do. I'm 30, actually.
Wow. You look amazing for 30.
Thank you.
See, they say, no, I'm saying, like, seriously, I would have never guessed it.
A lot of people don't. Like, they really
Yeah.
don't. They think early
Yeah.
20s. I still, even in my late 20s, was getting late teens. I'm like, okay, listen.
So
I need you to
earned-
age me a little more than that, please. Like, I typically won't ask for that, but age me a little bit.
Well, the thing is, so there's the whole psychology that says, like, people by the time they're 26, they're pretty set.
Yes.
Like, their personality is who they're going to be,
right.
barring any major life changes, which could be a death in the family, could be a near-death experience, or the birth of a kid, any major life-altering change.
Right.
But if they were to remain a single person, there's probably no growth past 26. But you're bucking that trend, which is pretty neat. You know, because a lot of people, you can just count on it. I mean, they're just the same people from the time they're 26 to the time they're 30.
I mean, I'm still going to have the same attitude.
Well,
Don't get me wrong. And the same-
right. But I mean, you're
my mentality,
trying.
yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And that's neat. Because like I said, it's not as common as you think. So you really should pat yourself on the back a little bit more is my thought. There you go.
I try. It's just one of those, I don't know. I actually just said this even recently. I don't like the mentality of, well, this is who I am. You just have to deal with it.
Yeah.
However, there are some things that, unfortunately, yes. Like, this just is how I am. And I can try to adjust it and I can try to work on it. But it's just one of those things I'm just going to fall back into.
Yeah. But you're going to do fine.
Yeah.
You're going to do fine. You're so fun, too. Like I said, when I met you, I was just like, I got really happy when you said me. And I was like, well, that's cool. Because, like, I was in here talking to you for 15, 20 minutes. I'm like, definitely you. I have been staring at this one every time I look over.
Yes.
Sip, sip, pass.
Yes.
So we know what that is too.
Puff, puff, pass.
Right. Puff, puff, give, puff, puff, pass.
Yep.
And this is just an IPA.
It's a hazy IPA.
Hazy IPA.
Like New England hazy IPA.
6.8%. That's high. I mean, typically.
I guess. Well, you have to think that, like, most Pilsners think Miller, Bud, things like that.
Yeah.
They're 5.
Yeah. It just seems like that's high for beer, but maybe I just don't know beer like you do. So you're going to educate me.
I'm still learning on my beers. I'm still figuring that out myself.
I do like your artwork, or, you know, not your personal, but like Frothy Beard's artwork. It's really
We
fun.
have somebody that was hired on to do our graphic designs. He has
Yeah,
drawn
Chris
up.
Miller.
Yes.
Yeah, see the name right here.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. He does a phenomenal job.
I mean, it looks amazing. It looks real fun.
He absolutely loves working on
Kind
our
of
graphics.
reminds me of Adventure Time.
Yes, a little
Kind of
bit.
reminds me of Adventure Time.
A little bit.
All right, well, I'm going to try this one. Sip, Sip, Pass. So, hazy IPA.
Yeah.
I don't know. I had these cool pint glasses. They're Snackin Yakkin pint glasses. They're not available in the store, but they might be one day soon. And I was thinking about pouring these into that, but you got so many different flavors. I don't want.
I know.
I
I was thinking about that whenever
Yeah.
I brought the glass. I was like, hold on. I brought so many. I don't know if he's going to be able to try them all in a glass.
Right, not in the glass, but I'll try all these. I just
Okay.
feel bad that it'll get wasted, though. Like, I don't know how to get them.
You will.
Well, you'll have them? I'm just saying, like, I don't know how to get them out once they're all open.
We'll try two.
Try only two?
Try two.
I came here to play.
Well, then try as
I
many as
came
you
here-
want.
I came here to play. I'm going out at third.
So out at third is one of our. Whenever that one ran out and we didn't have any more brewed, customers were like, "When are you getting back? When are you getting back?" It's a
Wow.
triple Belgium.
Okay, so I'll do that one next.
Do that one next.
You know
I
what?
tried it today for the first time. I knew what the flavor notes were, heard enough about it. A lot of people really liked it. I tried it today.
Okay.
It was not my favorite because it's got notes of
Oh.
banana in it.
Oh.
And I was like, oh, nope, can't do it. Can't do it. But a lot of people love it. It's a great beer.
Well, I'm going to try this puff puff. I'm sorry. I said it wrong. Sip, sip, pass.
It works. Close enough.
Okay. Yeah. Something citrus.
Yes,
It's got an orange going on with it or something.
I believe so.
It's kind of got that blue moonish kind of vibe.
Yeah.
I don't know. There's something definitely citrus about it. There's something kind of orange with it, or some kind of citrus fruit. Maybe grapefruit or something. But it's not bad.
It is a citrus. I think it is orange. I
Yeah.
think it is orange.
Orange.
Yeah.
I would bet. All right. Let's say palate cleanse.
That works for me.
It'd be real gross. Oh.
I'm just waiting to see. I'm just curious if you're going to make it to the Sour Cran because I'm probably going to open my.
You know what? Okay.
It is my favorite.
So, all right. So these are. I'm gonna go hold them to this camera. These are out at third, which is a triple Belgium. This is Walhalla Weiss, which is a Hefeweizen. Hefeweizen. What is a
It is.
Hefeweizen?
The German beer.
Okay. So is it like wise cow, like wise heifer, Hefeweizen? I don't know. And then this one, critical hit. Now this is D&D. This is role playing games, RPG. Okay, so and this is a
Kolsch.
Kolsch, which I don't know.
Similar to a Pilsner.
Okay.
Personally, I think it's a step up.
Okay.
Yes.
And then
If somebody asks for something light, I direct them towards the critical hit.
and then you said Sour Cran.
Oh my! I'm so
Now-
obsessed.
Sour Cran at its base is what?
It's a sour beer, so it's gonna be tart.
Okay.
And it's got cranberry in it. We do brew with fruits.
Got you.
Like our peppermint porter that we have for the later season of the year, later in the year, has peppermint extract in it.
Yeah, out at third's been calling my name, but critical hit sounds fantastic too.
Try out at third.
All right, out at third.
Out at third.
Because you thinking, do I side with the public en masse or do I side more with you? Is that what you're interested in finding out?
I just want to know your thought. A lot of people really do love it, and it is a great beer. It's just not my cup of tea.
Okay.
I don't think it's heavy either. I know it's a triple Belgium. I just don't think it's a heavy beer. I think it's very light. That one does have a higher ABV percentage though.
I do taste the banana.
That one's an 8.8.
It's an 8.8.
I think, okay. The banana, yes. But there's something about it that I'm not digging. I'll tell you what it is. I can bet it. And you tell me if I'm right.
I was even just looking at this one today to figure out what all was in it, and
Clove.
yes.
Not a fan of cloves.
Okay.
I didn't like clove cigarettes. Yeah, clove is not my.
Do you need a salty palate cleanser?
Yes, I do. That would not be my thing. I'm not a clove
I tried.
guy. Yeah. And that's all. I would like it. I'm also the kind of person that beer is better to me when I have gotten good and sauced.
Yes.
Like the drunker I get, then I start appreciating beer for all of its not alcohol properties. I'm like, oh, this is like
The flavors,
right.
notes, the aromas.
Because when I was a kid, I hated beer. Well, I was a kid, when I was a younger drinker. But then once I got past about 2 or 3 of them, I was like, oh, this is great. This bread soda's the shit.
That's what I mean. I know I'm from Missouri, but that's what I call Budweiser and Miller Lite and PBR. It's water in a can. And those were my first ones that I tried.
Melissa is the same thing. She hates those light beers.
Those were the first ones that I tried, and it truly was Frothy that made me appreciate beers, because I would sit there and everybody's like, there's this beer, there's this one, and this one, and I would smell it. I'm like, it smells like a beer. All I smell is the yeast, and I would try it, and I really didn't like it, and it drove me. Well, it didn't drive me nuts, but it drove a lot of people nuts. And for me, I felt like I was missing out on something different. But again, the people around me don't really drink craft beers.
Right.
So to come into Frothy, I absolutely taste the difference now. And for the first month, I mean, I've only been there 3, but roughly the first month, I would try the beers and I'm like, I taste the yeast.
Right.
I taste it, and somebody was like, but you have to get past that.
Right.
You have to, yes, that's what it is or what it's made with, but you have to get past that. And something just clicked. And now I'm like, okay, now I don't really taste that anymore. I taste more of the flavors. There's a different smell, there's a different aroma for it, and I appreciate it.
Well, I think for me, this is no lie. When I was in the 7th, 8th, and 9th grade, we lived near a Colt 45 brewery.
Okay.
And so you would smell that yeast in the mornings.
Okay.
And to me, it smelled like cat pee or something. It was not fun. And my parents, well, my mom and her boyfriend, you can eat shit. They're not together anymore. So, they appreciated the smell because to them it was like, beer, or,
right?
Malt liquor. Like they were happy. It was the Black Label Brewing, and I lived in Lansdowne, Maryland. So we lived right over here, and then you go right across 695, and it's like right on the side.
Oh wow!
And it was this big, tall, Black Label Colt 45, and just every morning, and sometimes you walk to school, or you walk home from school, and it's all you could smell in the air. So it's very weird to live near such a big brewery. I mean, you had them near you, but you didn't live in the shadow of it. You didn't have to smell it in the air.
No, I was a couple hours away, so we were good there.
Yeah. So, but yeah, that so maybe that put me off of beer as well.
I can understand
because
that.
you taste the yeast. I could only smell that smell, I think, might be what it is. But now this, from what you're saying, is this don't smell or taste anything like that.
Sours are my weakness.
Sour
they
Cran.
really are, and it started with Snafu, and then at Frothy we've got one called the Tangolorian. Mangolorian, except this one it's a play on Mandalorian, but it's made with tangerine.
Tangolorian.
So it's Tangolorian.
And that's specifically for Off World, or do they have it at the other one too?
Both of them.
Oh.
Both of them.
They need to give you guys your special, space themed stuff.
Our cocktails are more we have the Buzz Lightyear. We have
Nice.
Agent K's flashy thing. Pink Ranger. So we have those.
I love Pink Ranger.
It's so good. That was actually very
the
sweet.
girl.
That's good. Yes.
Yes. Power Ranger, Amy Jo Johnson. Oh, love you, girl. And it seems weird, okay? When I was growing up, I was like, man, I said, she's so cute. They're like, that's a kid's show. I'm like, right. But she's 23.
Right.
And I'm 17. You know, like you got to understand what I'm appreciating here. I don't care about the kids show. I'm in love with this actress.
That is older than the character she's playing, like
Correct.
most of them are.
Correct. We would talk about that all the time. Like she's like, I watched Saved by the Bell, and she was just like, really? And I was like, well, yeah, but they're all like your age. Like she's older than me. I'm like, they're all like your age. So, like, how am I watching? I'm not watching kids.
You're watching adults.
I'm watching adults play kids. So in my mind, I was always able to just kind of separate that. I didn't think I was watching children, you know?
So in Hannah Montana, because I was a huge Hannah Montana fan.
Nice.
The brother, Jackson, the character that played him was actually in his 30s.
Yes, he was. Yes, he was. I remember that.
And I had no idea.
Played her older brother who was like 17 and he was 30, like 1 or something.
Yes.
That's crazy.
Yes.
Yep.
Wild.
He had like that Michael J. Fox disease.
No. I think he was just short. Was he? Did he really?
No, but I'm saying Michael J. Fox had that problem too.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
When Michael J. Fox was in Back to the Future, he was 25.
Really?
Yeah.
I did not realize that.
He was 25 playing a freaking 16-year-old. And nobody really called BS on it. He was playing Alex P. Keaton. He was a high school student. He was like 24. Yeah, he was just had that young thing.
I could probably get away as a middle schooler because I'm so short.
Maybe.
Take off the makeup, then yes.
Well, no, I'm saying is like for. Are you talking about like for acting? Or are you talking about like undercover drug busting, like a live 21 Jump Street?
Probably both.
Probably both.
Probably both.
Because I have a friend whose daughter did that.
Oh, really?
She would go into liquor stores and go into bars and try and buy stuff. She worked with the police and see if they would card her because she was cute. And so they wanted to see if she could like flirt them into. And I was like, how is this not entrapment all day? But it's legal.
I think I have. I don't know. I think I've only been carded maybe 10 times.
I've been carded more in the last 6 years. I never got carded ever. And it was like I was 13. Okay, I was 11 buying the tickets for PG-13 movies for me and my friends. I was 13 buying tickets to R-rated movies for me and my friends. Like they never thought I was young. Then I was buying cigarettes at 17 without any question. I was buying alcohol at 19 without any question. I could get through all of that. Then I turn like 40, 42, and they card me. And I go, are you dead serious? And they're like, we have to card everybody. And I'm like, I was 21 years ago, dummy. And they were just like, hey, you know, like this is insane. But yes, I got carded like I was at Total Wine. They're like, ID. I'm like, are we serious?
That place, yes. Same thing with bottles. They have to. Doesn't matter. And I'm part of the. I don't mind it.
Well, because it reminds you that you're still young and all that stuff. But me,
that part doesn't faze me.
Yeah,
I'm like,
carded,
whatever.
you're like, that's right. Still I'm a teenager at heart.
I'm not at that place yet. I was excited to turn 30. I could not wait to. Oh, I was so done with my
Really?
20s. Oh yeah.
I moved here when I was 30. I moved here, like, I don't know, 10 days, 11 days or something after my 30th birthday.
Oh wow.
I've lived here ever since I was 30, almost like to the day.
Wow.
Moved here like May 9th, and I turned 30 back on April 24th.
Wow.
Yeah. Ugh. I'm trying to find good things though, like you, like people and places. Trying to find things. This is a big culture dig.
It is a big culture day, and
I want everybody. I want to find out what this place has that I can like maybe gravitate towards, fall in love with, like find kind of my people or my places or like what I would be into. And so this is kind of like, you know, a little secret.
Great way to start.
Secret mission.
Yes.
I want to find my people. Tell you what, found my people when I was hanging out with you guys. I definitely, if I lived in Summerville, that'd be my hang.
It should be.
All right, Sour Cran.
It is a little tart because it is cranberry. But
Every single one of them has exploded on me, but I ain't even. I
Okay,
don't care.
well, somebody may have driven like ran out of the restaurant.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
And then driven like about out of hell. So
She
who
said,
knows?
I'm so glad I'm still near this. I'm so glad I'm up in Summerville because I forgot your beers. And I said, whoa. And then you said, but it's no problem. I rescued it. So yeah, these got a little.
I'm so sorry. They're still good.
It's okay. I'm just
They're still
teasing
good.
you. All right, this is your fave.
This is my favorite.
That is pretty dang good.
Yes.
I have no reason to lie to you or to. That's really good.
Yes.
Honey, if you weren't my designated driver for the day that I had, because I recorded an episode earlier, we were drinking beers as well. So this has been a really good day for me. 2 episodes, everybody with beer. I'm going to take another sip.
It's my favorite. And I am so upset that it's just a seasonal. It came out for Thanksgiving. And I know they're not going to make it year round, but a lot of people are like, why don't you guys keep this? I'm like, I would be so happy because I've probably had collectively a keg by myself. And then I've bought, so a case of to-go beer is 24 beers and I've bought 18.
18 cases at 24. Oh.
18 cans.
Okay.
So I've bought almost an entire case just for myself since Thanksgiving.
Since Thanksgiving. Oh, so I get it. That's why it's the cranberry sauce log and stuff on the thing. So it's really just winter. It's just seasonal.
It was just a Thanksgiving beer.
Oh.
It was just a Thanksgiving beer, but I mean they brewed more than enough to last that long. And
So when is it supposed to go away?
Whenever we're out.
Oh.
Whenever we're out. Like we also have a 9 3/4, which is a winter warmer.
Okay.
A play on Harry Potter. And that one is made with nutmeg, cinnamon, and hazelnuts. And it's actually really good.
Sounds good.
It is really good. We don't have that one canned.
Okay.
That one's not canned. But it's the same thing. Whenever that one's out, it's out.
Tell you what.
I hope they bring it back.
I'll for you, honey, I'll DD and I'll take you up to see the place and you can have and try whatever you want and I'll do the driving. Since I got to have today, I'll get you, all right? So when Boog comes home for like, a break or whatever, I'll say I'm taking mom out on a date night. And we're going to go up to Frothy Beard Outer Space World.
Off world.
Just being silly. I knew it was called Off World. I've said it enough. I also had you listed as that too because I didn't know what your last name was.
Oh, that works.
Yeah.
That works.
So, you haven't said your last name. Do you want to say your last name?
I don't know if I can. I struggle to spell it, and I've had it for 30 years. It's Brettlinger or Brentlinger.
Brent?
Brent, yeah. Brent or Brett.
How can it be without an N or
some
with
people some people pronounce it with the N, some people don't.
an N? Oh. What is its origin? What country?
German.
German?
It's a German.
Got you.
German origin.
So, probably if you say it angrily or if you say it nicely.
I believe, so I actually had looked it up. I believe the correct pronunciation of it is Brentlinger.
Got you.
So downtown Charleston has, so whenever I first moved here and was driving around downtown Charleston, I saw Courtney Street and I was like, they spelled my name wrong, but it's not pronounced like that. It's Courtney.
Courtney?
Courtney.
Yeah. That's
because
where,
it's French.
Yeah.
And
as is Buffet, as is all the other.
Right.
Hughie.
Right.
Yeah, all the streets down
Hughie,
there.
my favorite. Huge, Huggy,
Hugger.
That was one.
Huger.
And it took me. Somebody pointed it out. I tried to pronounce it, and they're like, it's Hughie because it's French. And then other people would say it, and I'm like, you mean Hughie? And they go, oh. I'm like, it's good. It's
and
good.
then there's another one where you think it's Porcher, and a lot of times it's Porche.
Right.
Always Porsche.
Well, I mean, they say Porche's Bluff, not Porcher's Bluff, over Mount Pleasant. I think it's Porcher's Bluff over there. I don't know. But yeah, there's a lot of weird names like that down here. Let's get back to your business. What do you do there? Like, do you have karaoke nights?
No.
Okay.
We don't do karaoke. We have music bingo on Wednesdays,
Excellent.
and then we have trivia on Thursdays.
Those are fun.
Trivia is where it's at.
The trivia there is good?
It is a blast.
Oh.
It is a blast. I love it. So typically I'm behind the bar on Thursdays. It'll be me and a couple other people. and there's one person that comes in, and I will sit there and help them with trivia.
Who runs it?
So I believe, if I'm correct on this, I believe one of the bartenders in West Ashley is the one that's in charge of it.
Okay.
95% sure. He does, what's what I'm looking for? He runs the mic and does everything for trivia in West Ashley.
Okay.
But then he's got somebody that will do it up in Summerville.
Oh, got you.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
I was just wondering if I might have known the guy because I've been meeting a lot of people and they do that kind of stuff on the side. So I'm wondering if like I know the guy who's up there or the girl who's up there.
Keegan is vicious about trivia.
Yeah.
Yes.
I met Keegan.
No, he's down in West Ashley.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's West Ashley. He's a hoot and a half. He really is. He's so mean. And I, like, my first day with him, I was like, you know what? Like, I'm just going to have to roll with this. Like, there's no way.
Mean people are fun.
Oh, yeah.
To me. I don't like when they're mean to others.
There's a difference between, like, a playful mean and, you know, it coming from a good spot. And then there's the malicious.
Yeah, my grandma, Kennedy, was mean.
Maliciously?
Oh, no, she was just mean. But then she also, like, she would never let you go without. I mean, I was homeless and sleeping in my car, and I stopped and visited her, and she said, "So where are you living these days?" And I said, "In my car." And she goes, "No, you're not. You're staying here." Like,
aww.
But she just wasn't like, wasn't like, "Oh, sweetie." It was just like, "I love you, little shit." Like she was just a meanie, but she was cool.
Right.
God rest her soul. She was really cool. And then meanwhile, the opposite is my Grammy on my mom's side was just sweet. Like, you be sweet now. She was just so, it was night and day between the two of them. Now, Grammy had her moments, but
yeah, my grandmother's that way.
Grandma Kennedy, you little son of a bitch, like she was just mean. But I knew she loved me.
It came from a good place.
Right, I knew she loved me.
Came from a good place.
But I think mean people are kind of funny. Like I laugh, but also I don't feel threatened by them because it's like, oh, I could squish you if I wanted to. Well, when you're a big person, really, like mean people don't really bother you. It's like
it's because you've learned to do the water off the duck's back thing.
True.
And you hold yourself differently. It's just a confidence thing.
But also, I've been a paramedic for 15 years, and I know the biggest, toughest guys cry like bitches when they're hurt. They cry like little fucking bitches.
I remember you saying that.
Mm-hmm. They're seriously, biggest, toughest guy in the world. Oh man. I'm like, come on, dude. Like, nut up. Really? Yeah, man. I'm telling you. I know for a fact. Like, when I meet somebody who's as tough as they are, like, when they're tough, and then they get hurt, and you're like, man, they should be in a hell of a lot more pain than this right now.
Right.
And they're not. I'm like, that's a tough son of a bitch.
Yep.
Like, that's like, holy crap. Like, where their heart rate is up and their blood pressure's up because they're in pain, but they're just sitting here like this. I'm like, holy shit, dude, you are steel. You are just steely. But meanwhile, you got another guy. His heart rate ain't elevated. He's got no physiological signs of stress or pain or anything. And he's carrying on like a fucking child.
I'm the one that's apologizing in the back of the wee-wee wagon. Like, I'm so sorry. I feel like I'm wasting your time. My bad. And they're like, you're fine. I'm like, I'm so sorry. Like, I feel so bad. And they're like, you're fine. Like, it's okay.
I would rather you tie me to the roof of a car than be in an ambulance. I will die on the side of the road. I'm the worst patient. I'm the worst patient. I'm very bad. And most healthcare providers are.
Yeah.
But I'm very bad.
I have made the comment for several years now that if something happens, I crack my head or I keel over, just leave me on the ground. I'll come to, but do not call the boo-boo bus. Do not call the wee-wee wagon. I'm not doing it. If you're going to call somebody, call the police because it's not gonna cost me.
Say, oh, do we need to call 911 so we can send an ambulance?
Nope. I will come too. If not, it's fine. Just leave me there.
I'm going for the Sour Cran again.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's good. It's light.
It is.
That's fine.
I mean, it almost doesn't really taste like a beer.
No.
And not to talk about a competitor, but there's somebody else in town who does like this blue one. It's almost like kind of like a berry blue Kool-Aid. And it's similar to that. It's similar to that in the fact of...
Is it one that like specializes in sours, basically?
No, I think it's just one of the things they do.
Okay.
But it's at like community tap house or community, whatever. It's at these neighborhood tap house.
Yeah.
It's at these different places, but I know the place where it comes from. And like I said, I wouldn't speak about them on your episode, but it's given me that to where it's like dangerous. Like I could drink a lot of these, and it's a good thing for like, Saturday night, but it's not a good thing if I'm trying to make it through this interview without telling you my deepest, darkest secrets.
Yeah.
Look, do you hear it? You said,
yeah.
Keep going.
I'm sure after 23 years, at least 99, if not 95.
Maybe.
Yeah.
I would say, honestly, she knows she knows she knows easily over 95% of my secrets.
There's a couple things I haven't weaseled out of yet.
You'll get there.
Especially if I buy a couple of those cans.
She keeps loading me up with Sour Cran.
It's $15 for a 6-pack. It's so worth it.
That's totally worth it.
So worth it. That's just it. Like our prices as well for being a craft brewery, so amazingly priced. So amazingly priced. It's not stupid high, but at the same time, the brewery's not really losing money on it either.
Well, yeah.
Like for the out at Third, that's an $8 beer.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's an $8 16 draft pour, 16-ounce draft pour.
That's wild.
Yeah.
Yeah, $4.
I don't think we have a single beer that
$4 a cup.
Yeah. I don't think we have a single beer that is over $9 for a 16-ounce pour.
See, I'm going to take you there. I promised you. Now I have no reason not to. Because Frothy Beard Off World, it's got good prices. Hold on, should I say that in the camera? Because Frothy Beard Off World has good prices. Frothy Beard.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
No, but that is, like I said, I didn't drink that night because I also knew I had to drive, and that's one of the things about the paramedic in me.
Right.
Will definitely not drink and drive.
Right.
I won't do it. I've just seen too much and know too much, and it's never really you. Like I could drive, had I had a beer or two, I could drive. But I'm also leaving on New Year's with a gauntlet of drunken idiots out there. And then somebody wrecks into me, and then they say I came into their lane, and I say they came into my lane, and they breathalyze me. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
and
then it falls back on you.
I don't want any part of it.
Yep.
I don't want any part of it. The who's more drunk. And then they go, well, it's both of you, so there's no at fault. And I'm like, great. So my car's totaled because I drank 2 beers with a soft pretzel. So I don't drink and I don't drive. I know better. I've seen it.
I was bad about it for many years. And then I got, there was one point in my life that I woke up one day and I was like, I don't really want to do this anymore. Like, cause I come from a family of alcoholics, like iron liver type alcoholics. And I woke up one day, I was like, I don't want to do this anymore. And I've gotten a lot better about it.
I mean, right. Cause you've only had 15 of them since Thanksgiving, not 15 of them since last night.
Correct.
18.
But yes.
You could, yeah.
I also don't drink on school nights. So if I have to work the next day, it doesn't matter if I'm opening or closing, I will not drink.
What are you in school for?
Well, just
on
yeah.
weeknights.
Yeah. Anytime that I work the next day, I won't drink.
Okay, I get what you're saying.
Yeah, I say school nights because like
I do the same thing.
Yeah.
I don't drink before a shift.
No.
So like I don't go back to work until Monday.
Right.
So tonight I could.
Tonight's different, but tomorrow you won't drink.
Tomorrow I will not drink.
Right. Right.
That's wild. I'm the same exact way. So look, you're growing. You are growing. We said this. You're doing good.
I am.
Every year. Just keep it going. Keep it going.
Trying to. At some point I'll get my life together.
I think you're doing pretty good. I mean, if you're telling me the truth, you're doing pretty good.
Trying to.
Yeah, I mean, if you're bullshitting me,
My mentality is there. The mentality is there. However, the actions might say otherwise.
Right. I've fallen out a couple of times while trying to put it into practice.
Yeah.
But it's there.
Yes.
All right. So tell me about cows real quick.
I don't know. I don't know where the obsession came from. I was actually at Walgreens at the time, and it was a month.
Yeah.
Before Valentine's Day, and they had a giant cow squishmallow, and I was like, I have to have this.
She showed up with cow shoes, a cow bag,
Cow beanie, cow print lanyard,
I mean,
clip,
a cow clip.
my phone case.
I mean, it's ridiculous.
It's probably unhealthy.
Well, let me tell you, I had a friend growing up, Andy Jones, and she was the same way. Cows. And so you remind me of her, and she is one of my favorite people. I love her to death. I have nothing but the fondest memories of her, even though I haven't talked to her in many, 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 many years. But thank you for the cow thing just makes me smile. Because I mean, she was really like a friend that like, I don't know how to explain it. Like we found each other as friends, like side from the group.
Yeah.
So like when the group was starting to kind of do its own thing and everybody was kind of doing stuff after we all graduated high school, her and I just kind of found ourselves off to the side. And then we found out like we had some things in common, or we found out that we like enjoyed talking to each other, and it was never romantic, never anything like that. She was just a sweet kid. And I mean, I say kid, she was like 2 years younger than me or something like that, but she was a sweet girl. And we just had a blast. And
Sometimes the best relationships come
out
that way.
Yep. We had a pact one time. She said, if we don't get married by the time she wanted to do that pact, then we are going to get married. And I said, okay. And she's like, but it's got to be really funny nuptials. Like I swear to not ever leave a toilet unflushed. And then, it was a stupid shit like that. She was just a goofy kid. And I said, fair enough. And she had a cow hole punch.
Oh, okay, that's cool.
And so we were sitting there talking in my bedroom one night, and I was a member, Premiere Magazine was a big magazine back in the day. And she's just going around page after page, just plunk, 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 plunk. And it's just this whole pile. And I had this briefcase, I was going to be a screenwriter. And I was taking meetings and stuff. So I got me a nice leather briefcase.
Best way to go.
Yeah. It didn't turn out. I'm not a famous screenwriter. So, don't know if you know.
All the dreams have to start somewhere.
Little do you know. Phantom Thread. No, I'm just joking. So
fantastic.
I wrote Sinners. No, I'm just joking. I would never take that away from the writer. Ryan Coogler, you're awesome. So we grabbed him and we put him in the pocket of my briefcase. And about 10 years ago, was the last time I talked to her. I opened the thing and there was all the cows. And I wrote her and I said, I found her online and I wrote her and I said, thought of you today. Open this pocket and all this stuff. I said, and they went right back in the pocket, and I hope I find them again to remind me of you again in the future. And she was just like, Ben Kennedy, you're always going to be that guy, aren't you? She's like, life cannot change you. And I said, I don't think so. I don't know. And I just found the briefcase because we were looking, it was in my son's closet, and they're in there.
Aww.
Just found it the other night. They're still in there. And then you showed up with all this cow stuff. I think I got to find Andy. I think her name is Andy Davis now. I got to find Andy. Andrea. But we call her Andy.
Andy, yeah.
I got to find Andy. Oh, yeah. The mission is on.
There you go.
Now I'm going to say, you got to come to South Carolina sometime. I'll take you to this place. We'll drink Sour Crans.
Yep, Sour Crans. And, I mean, just about anything else.
I just wish they didn't have the clove in that one because it was good. The banana's good. I like the banana. I don't mind it. You have your thing with that?
I have my thing with that. We also have a watermelon wheat that's really popular, and that's not really my thing either. I'm just not a watermelon
I wouldn't mind
person.
watermelon. I wouldn't mind watermelon at all.
Yeah. It's also a very light beer. I tried that one for the first time today. I gave it a shot. I'm really not a fan of watermelon. But I gave it a shot. I was like, all right, I'm going to just go for it. And it was good. It was good. I'm just not a watermelon person.
So, but this is the hit. This is the hit of I mean, honestly, I love all the beers, don't get me wrong, but this surprised me. This is something I could drink again. Because I thought it was going to be like LaCroix.
Yeah, because it's so sparkling, yeah.
And I was like, oh, come on. I'm going to be embarrassed. She's going to go, yeah, this is mango, all right. Like, this is mango if you went like this. Mango. And then you're like, try it, you know?
Right?
It's the apple, though. But apple's one of those funny things because apple juice will take on the flavor of whatever else you throw in it. It won't mask it. Do you know what I'm saying? So if you have, like if you have fruit punch, one of the things about fruit punch is it's primarily apple juice with all the other flavors
Is it really?
thrown in it a lot of time.
Well, I feel stupid.
So Welch's grape juice is apple juice with grape or something like that. Or cranberry juice cocktails, cranberry on apple juice.
Yeah.
Apple juice has this weird thing where it's a good carrier, but it never overpowers because it really it comes through just boosting sweetness, I think.
Yeah.
So why don't you have an apple beer, Frothy Beard? It's the whole point that I was going.
I don't know. I'm not in charge of that.
Tell them. Tell them.
Okay.
You tell them. Say,
Okay.
say, there's this guy. I hung out with him. And they're like, where? Be like, that's not important. But we were talking about the business. It's like, who? Not important. Because you didn't get permission. You didn't get clearance to be here.
I just did it.
You just did it.
I just did it.
So we got to be sneaky about this.
Well, they'll tell me eventually.
It's going to be on the internet in 2 weeks.
That's fine. That's
you
fine.
may not have a chance to tell him.
Here's the thing. Not that I'm ashamed or, I don't really want to get in trouble, but not that I'm ashamed or anything like that. If it gets people in and they go, oh yeah, we heard it on this podcast, I'll be like, well, it works. It works.
And that's the thing. Like I said, I wish I were big enough to be such a influencer or kingmaker. Like I wish I could crown people.
But they all had to start small before they got big like that.
Right.
That's the important part.
And that's the thing. All of these things for all of you is the introduction. Because then we do this again.
Right.
And then you can even tell your boss, like you tell your owner, like, you could sit over there too and talk if you want to. And he goes, okay. And I'll meet him too. I don't care. They're like, I wish I had Courtney back, but
Michael's great.
I'll be like, do you like mango? No? Oh.
That's what we need. We need another fruited beer.
You do?
We do. Like we have the watermelon.
It's mango, apple. You need
A lot of things have citrus in them, but I think we need a more
sweet.
Yes, a more fruited
because
forward
watermelon's
beer.
kind of weak, and then your cran is sour.
Cran is a sour,
You
and
just
then you
need
have
a
the Tangalorian.
Yeah.
But we need something sweeter.
Right. Citrus. You need a sweet.
Yes.
Just a purely sweet beer.
Yes. That's not
right.
a cider.
Yeah.
Which is just apple juice with flavor.
It's true. You're not wrong.
We've got
We used
so
to drink
many...
woodchuck and woodpecker cider all the time.
Oh, really?
I drank so much of it at a party one time. The next day, it was like I could smell it in my sweat. I just smelled like apple. I was like, oh God. Like I took off my shirt and it was coming out of me. That's how much cider we drank. I never drink this stuff, but it was cheap and it was there and we were all drinking it. And they swore by it at this band I was friends with. They were all drinking it. And I just kept drinking. Next day, I was like, God dang, I feel like I just reek of apple. It's weird, but it's true. And I did.
At least it was sweet smelling.
Yeah. But it's weird.
Right.
Like whenever you eat too much garlic, it comes out your pores.
Yeah.
It's so weird. You're like, oh my God. Oh my God.
I had garlic bread, so I was at work a couple weeks ago and I got garlic bread. And I didn't realize that this place put like actual garlic, chunks of garlic on their bread. So I take one bite and I realize I got a lot of garlic with a little bit of bread. And I was like, oh no. But then after I had the bite, I was like, okay, I can't eat this because I'm not a garlic person like that.
Right.
As a flavor enhancer, different story. Just to eat it, couldn't function. Well, people start to come in, and I realize I have garlic breath. So I'm trying to eat anything I can. I'm trying to drink anything I can. I'm like, okay, I have to make this disappear. I have to make this disappear. So I asked Kitchen, I was like, anything acid, like acidic, going to help cut this? And he goes, I mean, yeah. So I'm like eating marinara, and he goes, you know, there's garlic in that too. I'm like, I need something. So I'm like trying to eat tomatoes and cheese and just anything I can to cut the garlic.
So good.
Yeah.
She's like this. She's like, so what can I get you today? Like,
Yeah,
and they're like, is there
so
something
they're-
behind you? She's just trying not to let her breath hit you in the face.
As I'm talking to him, I'm stepping back, and then whenever I'm putting down drinks, I'm holding my breath because I'm like, we're not doing this. I'm not doing this. I can't.
Here you go. Here you go.
Yep.
Talking inward. Here you go.
Let's do it that way.
No, what can I get you?
Let me set my foot back. Are you ready to order? Can I get you guys anything else? No, we're good. Okay, great. Off to the
Back
kitchen I
up
go.
against the taps.
Yep. I don't breathe.
That is
Don't
so
breathe.
great. That is
Yeah.
so funny.
Yeah.
But you live and you learn.
Oh yeah.
Garlic. I think it would have been funny. Because you know why? Because, like, like women bartenders would do that. Would want to be repelling to, like, those guys.
Yeah.
If you had these regulars who were always just like, come on, man, give me your number.
Been there,
Give me your
done
number. Just like, you know what? You just go, you know what?
What?
Yeah. You got to put some real emphasis on.
No.
It's like, really? Like, just imagine everything you say coming out like a smoke ring, just right to their
Yes.
face. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
See, I think being mean and being a smartass and cussing and telling them, saying fuck you, fuck this, would scare them off. It doesn't.
No.
It doesn't.
Ooh, she got some fight in her.
That's what it is, man. She's feisty.
I love a challenge.
She's feisty, a little spicy, habanero pepper, whatever it is. So I used to, like, I still do. I still wear a ring. And it's what does this customer call it? He calls it a fake out ring. Because I'm not married, not engaged or anything.
Right.
And if I wore, I had a big diamond, and I called it, or it was a ring that had 3 different diamonds, and I called it my big diamond. Well, that attracted more attention. But whenever I wore my tiny little dainty ring, I wouldn't get the attention like that. And I was like, okay, so that's the one that sticks. Well, then whenever I got the rose, it's a rose, tattooed on my finger, cut off a whole bunch of it.
Because who would, that's like the ring that you can't take off. That's like a serious marriage thing.
Right.
Gotcha.
I mean, I got it for me. It wasn't
That's
for anybody.
their thought.
Yeah. I was like, okay, I'm cool with this. I'm great. I'm cool with this. I mean, I do still have my customers that, come in, talk shit, and I mean, they know that it's just only for work because
Right.
I'm not going anywhere. I'm not doing anything. So it's great.
I liked your personality when I met you. I liked talking with you. I think all of you though. I mean, the little one who was running food
Katie,
running.
yeah,
she was
new.
sweet. And then the woman that I was talking to at the bar before,
Val.
or at the door,
Yeah.
Val, she was cool. I thought she was the woman from roller derby who was married to Mama Q, the ref. I can't remember her name either, but I thought it was her. They look very similar. Although I think I'm doing, is it Val?
Val.
I think I'm doing Val a disservice because I think Val might be about 10 years younger or more than she was. So I feel like I'm being mean by saying that. But I really thought, I was like, did you ever work with the Low Country High Rollers? She was like, no. I was like, okay. And I didn't want to elaborate. I tend to offer up too much, so I didn't want to elaborate. So I was just like, oh, you look familiar. Like, there was this woman, and she was married to this lady, and I just didn't want to keep going.
Right.
So I just like, all right, cool.
Well, you also had to get home so that you got there before the ball drop.
Yeah, I did. I made it. That's why it's one of my biggest victories to come into the new year with. I mean, if this show takes off, that's cool too.
I bet it will.
But I made it. I made it for the kiss.
You made it.
Everything else is cream cheese after that.
Yeah.
It's just good topping.
Oh yeah.
But the bagel, the moment, that's the best part.
Oh yeah.
The pretzel, the soft pretzel of life. And now the rest is just,
Just little toppings,
little bit of pub cheese, a little
dip,
bit of,
yep.
Honey mustard, like all the different things.
The sprinkle.
What do you the salt?
Sprinkle, yeah.
What do you have with it? Like I didn't take anything with it.
So we've got beer cheese.
Okay.
Which everything is made in house.
We did have the beer cheese. I don't remember either. I think we didn't do the dips. We just took the pretzels.
I think you just took the pretzels.
Because you said that
The dip wasn't going to hold.
The dip was not going to hold. It was going to separate or something. Right.
The dip wasn't going to hold. So we've got beer cheese, we've got marinara, honey mustard, and Dijonnaise.
So if you could recommend me the best thing on your menu, and you can say the best thing is that you or the thing that's most popular. What would you say the best thing on your menu is, and the best beer aside from the Sour Cran, because you're obviously
I'm so biased with that one.
So biased with that one. If somebody were coming in, this is I think where we'll kind of close. What are we at for time? Okay, so I think if we just said, come out to Frothy Beard Off World, come out for some trivia. The trivia nights are the shit.
They're the best.
They're the best.
They are the best.
And while you're there, get yourself some of this and this to drink. Give me the perfect night we're going to pitch to the public.
So trivia night, we got the Smash Burger.
Smash Burger.
The Smash Burger is top tier, or the Chicken Parmageddon.
Parmageddon? That's
the Chicken
so
Parmageddon.
Cool. That's so cool. I like that.
Chicken Parmageddon. It is a big wrap. Like they cut it in half, and you will be full on one half, and then you'll have the other half later.
Very cool.
Or you can split it. It's fantastic. And then the beer, it would have to be any of the 4 that I brought you.
Okay.
It would definitely, and then if you wanted something dark, the Zap Brownigan is a good one.
Zap Brownigan?
Zap Brownigan.
We love Futurama.
Yep.
That's really cool.
Yep, that one. Or Back from the Dead.
Okay.
That one. Those 2 are always around. So
Okay.
those are the two dark beers that are always there. And then for the light beer, if you want something lighter, I would do the Walhalla out at 3rd.
There you go. Look at that. That's what I'm saying. Like that's what we want to pitch to the peeps. We want to say, because I'll put it in the description. I'll put it in the blog posting about the episode. This is what you want to go there, and this is what you want to get. And I've had a heck of a day, man. I was drinking Modelo's at noon, and I'm drinking all this, man. I've had
Craft beers.
fantastic day.
Oh, yeah. And we got to talk about how Off-World is just a giant nerd spot.
Oh, yeah. That's the best part about it. It really is. Well, I'll tell you what. You are the latest show we've ever recorded.
I'm so sorry.
No. I like it. This is definitely a different feel. It's fun. It's made me think maybe I want to do this every now and again because it's just it's fun. It's just, I like this.
Oh, yeah.
You know, I've had early morning recordings. I've recorded as early as 8 o'clock in the morning.
That's early.
Yeah.
That's early.
But this nighttime deal, this was pretty good.
It was good. It was a great way to end my day. I really appreciate it.
So before we leave, what do you want to cheers? Do you want to cheers an apple mango, or do you want to cheers a sour cran? Do you have the other sour cran?
This was the other one.
No, and so do you have the other apple mango?
Yes. I was going to say this one just so that I can drink this one.
Okay.
On the way home.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, well then let's cheers this one first as your drink of choice. And then we'll cheers the sour cran to end the show.
Thank you.
That is so good.
That was a great.
All right.
Great one.
And Courtney Brenter Kringerlinger. I don't remember.
That's probably the best way to pronounce it.
Okay.
I love it.
I know it was so many different ways. The N was silent, or the T was silent, or the G was silent, depending on what part of Germany or Missouri you were from. I don't know. You explained it, but I'm lost. So, but you have just been a lot of fun, and I had so much fun hanging out with you. And so this is Courtney from Frothy Beard Off World, and we are going to cheers her favorite beer, the Sour Cran. And
so
I am going to call this a night.
Thank you. It was a blast.
And thank you all for snacking and yakking with us. I hope if you weren't drinking, you rewatch this episode and get yourself some drinks and hang with us. If you live in Charleston or you live in Summerville, go get some of the ones we were talking about. But even if not, just grab yourself a nice, I don't know, something better than a Pilsner. Get yourself a nice...
So literally anything better than a Pilsner.
Get yourself a nice Guinness and toast it and hang with us. So, all right, I'm getting out of here. You getting out of here?
I am.
Bye. You looked at that one and then that one.
Yeah.
Thank you for watching another episode of Snackin Yakkin. If you haven't done so, like, subscribe, and follow. Also, hit up the social media. And don't forget about the Patreon, just $5 a month. And we'll see you back here next week to do some more Snackin and Yakkin.